us on the phone is Peter Glagolia of Riverside Shore Memorial Hospital. Peter, thank you for taking the time. I know you're very busy. Can you talk to us about the number of patients you've received at the hospital and the types of injuries you're seeing?
Yes, we've received 26 patients so far at Riverside on the Eastern Shore. 22 are currently being treated in the emergency department. We have one adult in surgery. One child has been admitted, and we had to send two out via, life evac or helicopter to MCV and CHKD. What we've been seeing are broken bones, cuts, lacerations.
Broken bones, cuts, and lacerations. Wow.
Yes.
Now, the injuries started coming in. Folks were bringing themselves in, or did the county dispatch ambulances? How did that help get to them?
Yeah, the majority of patients have come in, through the first responders or the EMS system, so via ambulance.
Peter, you said that two people were taken to hospitals, one to CHKD and one to another hospital. Can
Correct.
you explain when something like this hits, how do you coordinate with the other hospitals in the area to figure out where exactly you need to send people and how they can prepare their emergency rooms?
Right. Typically, when something like this happens, all the hospitals that are in the local area are on alert. We give, how many patients we can accept. We have a red, yellow, green system, so red is, of course, most critical. Yellow is in the mid-range, and green is like the walking wounded or minor injuries. The EMS in the field typically make the call on where someone needs to go or whether they need medevac, directly to the scene to fly to a trauma center. Riverside in Newport News is a level 2 trauma center. MCV in Richmond is a level 1 trauma center. So it depends on the injuries whether or not you go to a level 1 or level 2 trauma center.
So just to recap, Peter, at Riverside Shore Memorial Hospital, 26 patients came to your hospital this morning after that storm blew through, and just give us the breakdown again.
We are currently treating 22 of those 26 in the emergency department. We have one adult patient in surgery at this time. One of our children, or one child that came in, has been admitted, and then two others have been flown to other facilities.
Right,
and we may be expecting more patients, so we are standing by. Riverside Shore Memorial is part of Riverside Health System, so as soon as this hit, we deploy trauma surgeons and other staff members from other Riverside facilities to come down to the Eastern Shore. So we are ready for anything that comes our way.
Now, Peter, you said you are expecting more. Tell us about that. What are you hearing?
What we're hearing is that there are other ambulances on the way to our facility. Again, we don't know whether or how many patients are in that or why they're coming, but we understand that we may be getting more patients throughout the day.
All right, Peter Glagolia of Riverside Shore Memorial Hospital, thank you for taking the time today. I'm sure we'll be checking back in with you again.
Okay, thank you very much.